Hey guys, it's Habs, Absolute Hockey here. Welcome to another video on the channel. Today's video, I'm going to be reviewing the Stanley Cup, pretty much previewing the Stanley Cup finals between the Florida Panthers and the Vegas Golden Knights. And this is a fun series to watch. Even though I didn't want Vegas to make the finals, I wanted Dallas and Florida to make it. Because of the disrespect that Vegas pulled the management of Marc-Andre Fleury, Gerard Gallant, and Max Pacioretty. I felt that was massive disrespect, and that's why I don't like Vegas that much. But that doesn't mean I will talk crap about them in this video, or be any biased or anything in this video. So I'm excited to watch the series. This will be a first-time Stanley Cup champion. Any of these teams win the cup. This first time they'll win the cup. It'll be pretty good. It'll be also pretty good if Vegas wins the cup because it'll be the first time in it'll be their first cup in their team and their new team too. They're the second newest team in the NHL right now under Seattle. And I love the series. I feel like it's gonna be fun. There's gonna be a couple players that I think that both teams should watch out for. Key players in these series. And let's get right into it. So for Florida, I feel like the key players that Florida needs to look out for the most is definitely key players to look for is Sergei Bobrovsky, Matthew Tkachuk, Alexander Barkov. These three players, those players will be keys to Florida's success in their depth chart between Nick Cousins, Eric Staal, and all those people that are in their key team that they could look out for. Higgy is a sneaky peek, and there's plenty of others that I could go from, like the defensemen, definitely Brandon Montour, Aaron Ekblad, Radko Gudas. I feel like that is a sneak peek. That is a players that you could also look out for. But these three are the main, I feel like, in my opinion. Bobrovsky's been out of his mind. He's been playing insane in these playoffs. He is 11-2, and his save percentage is a 2.21, and his save percentage is .935, and his goal against average is 2.21, and he only allowed 33 goals and 33 goals in basically 14 games. But 13 games started, but he subbed them for someone else. And that, so yeah. Bobrovsky's been a really good player for them in this playoff. I feel like Bobrovsky keeps playing out of his mind that he did in the series against Carolina, the series against Toronto, and the series against the Boston Bruins. Whenever they were down 3-1 to Boston, I feel like Florida has a good shot at probably maybe winning this thing too. And Matthew Tkachuk's also a guy to look for. He scored three of the four games I think were his good game winner in the Carolina series. He won. He was the game scorer. He was the scoring winner of the 3 of the 4 wins that they got. And Barkov's really good at Matthew Tkachuk, so he's a sneak peek at he did get a lot of points. He could play well. Good. He's a lead. I feel like he's a leader out there. Matthew Tkachuk is also a leader out there. And so yeah, those are the key players for them. Vegas Golden Knights, their key players, I feel like, is Jack Eichel, Jonathan Marchessault, Adin Hill. Jack Eichel's been out of his mind. 6 goals, 12 assists, 18 points in 17 games, over a point per game in the playoffs. And you have Jonathan Marchessault that's playing this elite as well. He's been amazing for them. He's a good player, and I feel like that he's another key player that Florida needs to look out for, because they can click. They can start clicking at the right time, and Bobrovsky would just need to be there to save the day. And Adin Hill's been fantastic since Marchessault was out. And I feel like they're gonna keep him mostly if Lopez, since Lopez will probably might be coming back or someone if he does, they're gonna probably keep Adam Hill in for the whole playoffs because he's been unbelievable and good. This series is going to be nuts in my opinion, and I feel like that both these teams have a really good shot at winning cup. Any team I feel like can win either or. Florida, the only reason what I think is that Florida, if Florida, the only reason why they can win the cup is if Bosky's out of his mind, the teams start clicking still, like they are shutting down teams, and if Vegas underestimates them, thinks that they're joking that they're not gonna play well, that I could see a chance that they win it because you're underestimating them. And the reason that I think Vegas can win the cup is that Bobrovsky, if they can find some way, some hole to shut down Bobrovsky and to slow down Tkachuk that he doesn't play as good as he did in other series. And they could shut down the big lines, the big players, the depth players. If they could shut them down, Vegas, they have a good shot at winning this game. And Adam Hill could stop a lot of pucks like he did. And that, his save percentage is he's 7 free. He's 7 free and 7 wins, 3 losses. 2.07 goals against average. His save percentage is 937. 937. That's a lot. And shutouts. He has a lot more. He had a lot more better statistics than Bobrovsky. His save percentage, he goes against average. He beats him, and he beats him in a save percentage. Yeah, so either or, in my opinion, I could see any team winning either way. But we're gonna talk about the Conn Smythe now. So the team in East team, we're gonna talk about which team will probably win the Conn Smythe that I think could win the Conn Smythe if the team wins the cup. So for Florida, I have them taking Bobrovsky. I feel like Bobrovsky's gonna win the Conn Smythe. He's been unbelievable. He's been insanely well, underrated in the playoffs, and he's been so nuts. He's been a playoff god mode. He knows how to play well. People underestimate him because they think he won't be good and his contract's terrible. They think that he's not a good goalie, but he's playing unbelievable in this year's playoff. He's showing the team that he can play well and that the team needs to rely on him to save the day. I feel like would be a close up between Bobrovsky, but I feel like Bobrovsky will take the Conn Smythe because he's been unbelievable, like I said. Unbelievable. He's been shutting down against Boston when he came in. He shut down when he played against Toronto. He's been nuts against Toronto. And he played nuts against Carolina to sweep them. And that's why I think Conn Smythe goes to Florida. And for the Conn Smythe for Vegas Golden Knights, I have them taking Jack Eichel. Jack Eichel's been nuts, but he's been good. Good player, point maker. He's been good all around this playoff. I watched a couple of his plays. He's been nuts. I think if Florida, he's on the high shot of winning the Conn Smythe for Vegas if he wins it. And I think Jack Eichel has a really good shot at winning Conn Smythe. And it's his first time making playoffs, and his first time going to the finals in the first year. Nuts. He's insane. He's happy he went to Vegas, and he's hoping to continue to be a Vegas Golden Knight and play insanely well like he is now. And like I said, I think the series is going to be an insane final. I love this final. It's going to be nuts watching this final. Now it's prediction time. This series is going to be a very close series in my opinion because both these teams have good players, good lines that will shut down any line. And I feel like it's going to be a mix between that. They're going to try and shut down each other, find a way to beat the other side before they get beat. It's like that. But I think the Stanley Cup champion of 2023, I think this cup is going to belong to you guys. I think people are underestimating this, but I think Florida takes the cup. I forgot that I made a mistake. My bad. I think Panthers wins in 6. The reason why I think Panthers win 6 is because, like I said, Panthers have an underrated team. They've been shutting down big lines. And they've been dominant. I could see a possibility of Florida shutting down Vegas like they did against Boston. Leafs. And Boston Leafs and Carolina. If they want to win this series, I think Vegas takes 2 games against them. In that, it'll be a 3-2 for Florida going to Florida. And I think this is the only shot they can win a cup. If they lose in Florida in Game 6, I can see Vegas winning cup. Going 7. If Florida wins 6, and no, Florida feels confident they need to win in 6. If they don't win in 6, or something, or even sweep them, possibility, they are not going to win this series. I have doubts because I think Vegas is a good home team. They will want to win in front of their crowd, and Florida's gonna need to win in 6 if that's the series goes. Matthew Tkachuk will have to play nuts as he is, play like he was like at instigating other players. He's gonna need to play hard. He's gonna need to play good, and I feel like Florida has the possibility to possibly win the 2023 Stanley Cup, and this will be the first time they won the Cup. This was the first time they made the finals since 1996. And this is really good. I think Florida takes the Cup this year, finally wins the Cup for their franchise, and I would be so happy for them. Like, I'm so happy that they built this team. I'm so happy they played well all the playoffs. Bobrovsky's been out of his mind. Conn Smythe will probably be Bobrovsky, like I said. On the other side, he's been nuts, like I said, and well deserving. So, like I said, this video here, as my prediction is Sands, Panthers in 6. I have this prediction that's going to happen. Like, my head's telling me, oh, it's Game 6. I could even see a sweep, maybe a sweep if Florida plays the exact same way and take the tax team. If not, they will probably win in 6. That's what my bet is. So that's the video. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys did, make sure to drop a like, subscribe, and notifications. And we'll see you guys in the next video. Bye, guys.